everyone, today we will be looking at your MSA. So this is a short video just to highlight certain key issues that I spotted in your MSA. For the rest of the time, you can refer to your answers, the suggested answers on your own and compare with your own answers. And after you're done, go on to Google Classroom to answer the correction questions that I've set for you. Okay, so for each one of you, the correction question is different. Okay, it's based on your own individualized needs and areas for improvement. So I hope you take it seriously. I will also be checking your corrections. So let's have a quick recap of our MSA question. So MSA DRQ is on the atmospheric pressure and temperature in South America. So you were given three resources. The first resource is an isobar map. Okay, you can also call it isoline map, but if you want to be more precise, it is an isobar map showing isolines of atmospheric pressure, which is isobars. Okay, so this map shows you the average atmospheric pressure at sea level in South America in January. It also shows you the position of the ITCZ. And resource 2 shows you the atmospheric pressure in South America again, but this time in July. It also shows you the position of the ITCZ. This is also an isobar map. Alright, then resource 3 shows you two specific places in South America with very different temperatures, even though they are quite similar in latitude. So this is due to two local factors. One is altitude and the other one is the influence of ocean currents. So in this review video, I'm only going to look at question 1A, B, and C. Question 1D is quite well done, so I believe you can look at the answers on your own. Okay, so for question 1A, B, and C, the similarity is that A, B, and C is focused on South America. Okay, and I want to clarify some of the terms that may have caused some of you some confusion during the MSA. So the first term is at sea level. So you can see for question 1A, describe the average atmospheric pressure at sea level. Some of you took this to mean that you are supposed to look at the atmospheric pressure over the sea. This is not true. At sea level just means the pressure at a height or altitude of 0 meters. Okay, so if you look at your resources 1 and 2, you can see both resources 1 and 2 shows you atmospheric pressure at sea level. Why do they show you atmospheric pressure at sea level? It is just to take away the effect of altitude, because when the height changes, the pressure will also change since the temperature will change. Okay, but to simplify things, if you want to look at a large scale and look at the pressure across the entire South American continent, right? To simplify things, what we do is usually we only look at the average pressure at sea level so that we do not have to consider the effects of mountain ranges and so on. Okay. Now, another key term that you need to know, question 1A and B, we are looking at the tropical region of South America. So if you recall, the tropics is the area between 30 to 35 degrees north and south. So in this question, you're not supposed to look at the entire South American continent, but only the tropical region. So you should only be looking at South America up to 30 to 35 degrees south. And question 1A, B, and C all focus on South America. Now, what is South America? South America is a continent, right? So you should be focusing on the continent of South America rather than the surrounding oceans for question 1A, B, and C. So for 1A and B, when you describe and when you contrast the atmospheric pressure, you should be looking at the continent of South America. For 1C, when you explain the position of the ITCZ, you should be looking at the position of the ITCZ over the continent of South America. Okay, so if you look at resource 1, what you should be looking at is the tropical region of the continent of South America, as well as the position of the ITCZ over continental South America. Same thing for resource 2, right? Look at the tropical region of South America and the position of ITCZ in the continent of South America. Okay, so I hope this clarifies. For the rest of the time, I want you to look at the suggested answers yourself and compare it with your own answers. Okay, and don't forget to submit your corrections on Google Classroom.